Let me introduce myself. My name is Diki Andrian. In this video, I will discuss the role of tax collectors in national development. This discussion is important to understand because taxes are one of the main pillars in maintaining state financial stability and supporting the welfare of society at large. Taxes can be defined as mandatory contributions paid by the public to the state based on statutory provisions, without any direct compensation that can be felt individually. However, the benefits of taxes actually return to the public in the form of public services, public facilities, and sustainable development. In the tax system, tax collectors play a crucial role. They are responsible for carrying out the tax collection process in accordance with applicable regulations. However, this role is not limited to collecting funds. It also ensures that the process is fair, transparent, and accountable. Tax collectors serve as a bridge between the government and the public. They help the public understand their tax obligations, from the taxpayer registration process, calculating the amount of tax owed, to reporting and paying taxes. With this assistance, it is hoped that the public will fulfill their tax obligations correctly and on time. Taxes collected come from various sectors, such as personal and corporate income tax, value-added tax on the consumption of goods and services, and land and building tax. Each type of tax plays a distinct role in supporting state finances. The funds collected are then allocated to finance infrastructure development, such as roads, bridges, ports, and other transportation facilities that support economic activity. Furthermore, taxes are used to support the education sector through the provision of schools, scholarships, and improving the quality of teaching staff. In the health sector, taxes play a role in the provision of hospitals, community health centers, and health insurance programs for the public. In other words, taxes make a real contribution to improving the quality of life for the community. In carrying out their duties, tax collectors are required to possess high integrity and professionalism. They must work with honesty, objectivity, and fairness. This is crucial to prevent abuse of authority and ensure that all taxpayers are treated equally in accordance with applicable regulations. In addition to their service function, tax collectors also play a role in overseeing and enforcing tax laws. Supervision is carried out to ensure taxpayer compliance, while law enforcement aims to deter those who deliberately violate the rules. This law enforcement is not solely intended to punish, but to create justice and legal certainty in the tax system. With the times, the tax system continues to undergo transformation through the use of digital technology. Tax collectors are adapting to modern tax administration systems, such as electronic tax reporting and payments. Digitalization in the tax system has had a very positive impact on both the public and tax administration itself. With a digital system, the public can now register, report, and pay taxes more easily and quickly without having to visit the tax office in person. This certainly saves time, effort, and costs for both taxpayers and tax officials. In addition to providing convenience, digitalization also increases the efficiency of tax collectors. Administrative processes become more organized, data can be managed more accurately, and the risk of recording errors is minimized. Furthermore, the digital system also strengthens transparency in tax management, allowing for better oversight and accountability in every process. However, the success of the tax system is not solely determined by the technology used, but also depends heavily on the level of public awareness and compliance. Therefore, tax collectors also play a crucial educational role. They are tasked with fostering an understanding that paying taxes is both an obligation and a responsibility as good citizens. Through ongoing education and outreach, it is hoped that the public will understand the benefits of taxes for our common good. With a high level of tax compliance, the country will have strong fiscal capacity to finance development, improve the quality of public services, and maintain sustainable national economic stability. In conclusion, it can be concluded that tax collectors play a vital role in national development. Taxes paid by the public are not merely a burden, but rather a long-term investment for the nation's progress. Through strong cooperation between tax collectors and taxpayers, It is hoped that a just, prosperous nation can be realized for all its citizens.